This video was not taped in front of a live studio audience. In fact, I'm not sure why you would think it would. Kind of a weird thing to think.
And I says to him, "This isn't even my house and those aren't even my pants." Oh, hello there. I was talking into remote control. I'm radio's Ryan Mooney. Why the radio, you ask? Well, someone once told me that I have a face for radio. And I always took that to heart. What? Well, that's not a good thing. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Oh, I should stop talking to you? There's not actually a person behind the camera? So you're just an imaginary... Okay, well, alright. That's cool. Anyways, welcome to another one of my videos. And I've actually been told by my invisible crew member that we have a title graphic. So let's go ahead and roll that, shall we? Really? It's going to go this slow? That you think maybe we could speed it up? Okay. Well, we'll get that straightened out for next time, hopefully. At any rate, there was an inauguration over the weekend. Now, I'm not even going to attempt to begin to initiate any kind of discussion on politics. Because much like the debate over whether the toilet paper roll should roll over or roll under, it's divisive. In fact, it's so divisive that even math teachers are like, "Whoa, that's too much division." There is so big of a divide right now that the continental divide looks like a little tiny sidewalk crack. The country is so split right now that even bananas are like, "Ooh, touche." Those jokes are brought to you courtesy of eBay user BDJK4U. Got a really good deal. Another reason why I'm not going to talk about politics is because every time people do, they're always talking about cards. I don't know why they're even mentioning that when it comes to, because they're always talking about, Trump. And, why are you talking about, euchre or whatever card game you're talking? What? Oh, it's, okay, so he's the president then, President Trump. Has nothing to do with cards. Okay. So the person I voted for did not win then? I voted for SpongeBob. No, SquarePants. So he didn't win. Okay. What? Oh, I really should stop talking to you because you're still imaginary? Oh, okay. At any rate, well, with the inauguration going on and President's Day in a few weeks, it's not that far away. So I thought we would get in sort of the presidential mode by talking about former presidents and giving you some little-known facts about them. And in fact, I went to a little website called www.geocities.com/totallytruefacts no really they are. Seems legit to me. The first thing they have listed here, did you know that James K. Polk, he is actually the first Twitter user. Now, a lot of people think that Twitter is kind of a new thing, and that the official President of the United States Twitter handle was actually started with Obama. But James K. Polk used a very primitive early form of Twitter. It was actually sent by messenger pigeons. Now, due to the unreliability of messenger pigeons, sometimes the tweet would get there a few weeks after whatever event he was talking about. So some guy gets the paper and he's like, "Oh, well look here. It's June and this guy's tweeting about the budget amendment and we passed that back in January of last year." By the way, very accurate representation of a nondescript 1800s man. Very accurate. What else do we have here? Millard Fillmore, who had to constantly remind people of who he was, even during his presidency, had a pet aardvark named Millie. Named it after himself. Well, Millie was no ordinary pet aardvark. Millard Fillmore actually consulted with Millie on many different policy issues. And in fact, Millie was instrumental in getting a lot of the infrastructure bills passed that he did. Didn't know that. So we all know Abraham Lincoln. He was known as Honest Abe. But did you know that Honest Abe wasn't so honest, according to this website? Apparently, he lied about his height on his driver's license. What? Oh, his horse driver's license. Well, that makes more sense. You see, Lincoln was 6'4", but he put on his driver's license 6'4 and a quarter. Tisk, tisk, Abe. Tisk, tisk. See what else we got here. Andrew Jackson was the great-great-great-great-grandpa of Michael Jackson. What? That doesn't seem right. I have to question that one. I'd have to do some more research maybe, but something seems off about that one. Although it does say here that Andrew Jackson did the moonwalk in the Oval Office a lot. I don't know. I'll have to research that. See what else we got here. In the documentary Independence Day, Bill Paxton's speech at the end was actually cut. In real life it was actually longer, and they had to cut it for time. What? No, that's... Okay, first of all, it was Bill Pullman in Independence Day. Alright, once and for all, this is Bill Paxton, Twister, Bill Pullman, Independence Day. Now, I was going to make a joke about how the movie Independence Day is actually a documentary, but since some people out there thought that the Titanic was made up and not real, they might actually think that something that was made up is real. So, Independence Day, not a documentary. And what else? Okay, this last one seems a little inappropriate. Let's just say it has to do with Teddy Roosevelt's phrase, "Speak softly and carry a big stick," and what that actually means. So we won't go into that. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed these facts, and I'm sure you learned absolutely nothing.